Speaking of champions and speaking of opportunity, coming up next in the open challenge for the internet title, it's Mike Anthony, and it's happening next.
Hated by many.
The following contest is set for one fall and is our televised main event with TV time remaining. And it is for the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the reigning, defending Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Mike Anthony continues the open challenge for his Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship. Who's gonna answer the call here today and face that man, the Genetic Nightmare, the self-made savage, the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion? Mike Anthony is coming up next.
And introducing next, his opponent, he is the challenger, Denzel Rollins.
Denzel Rollins, a sharpshooter, so to speak, has a striking ability that's literally unmatched here in Memphis Wrestling. And today, he's got a huge opportunity. And Mike is a whole different animal. And you know he's looking for retribution.
Yeah, Denzel did, in fact, as you mentioned, defeat Mike Anthony earlier this year. And you can check out some of that footage in our archives available on Memphis Wrestling on YouTube. And that's what it's about here today. Our main event of the program, TV time remaining. So there must be a pinfall or submission before TV time is over, or Mike Anthony goes home, still the champion.
Bell rings, and we are underway. Excuse me, senior official David Knight. I know that's what you were about to say. He's calling the action here. Championship belt delivered here at the desk, and they are all tied up in the ropes.
Yeah, Mike Anthony very smart there, hanging on to those ropes.
And I said it just a second ago. Denzel Rollins has this striking ability here at Memphis Wrestling. His educated feet, but then also his striking with his elbows and his forearms. And you know Mike Anthony's one heck of a wrestler and striker himself. This will be a very good one-on-one contest. And like I said before, Denzel has a clean pinfall victory over Mike Anthony. And if he could repeat history, he'll walk away as the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion today.
Well, let's kind of tie that into what happened before our break. We saw what happened with Aaron Roberts, and I want to tie that in because this is an opportunity for not just Denzel Rollins to take home a victory here today with the Internet title in hand, but this is an opportunity for both Mike and Denzel, knowing full well eyes have been watching Memphis Wrestling, but to really prove that they are the next one that should be ID'd by WWE.
We heard from three-time Internet champion Tim Bosby earlier, and he alluded to the fact that all eyes are on Memphis Wrestling, and that comes with responsibility. Same thing goes for Denzel Rollins here. He has a huge opportunity, not only to be seen, but then also to become a champion. And now it looks like it's breaking down. The tempers might be flaring up just a little bit, and you know how Mike can get.
Yeah.
Big forearm.
Ooh, God in heaven.
Holy moly, I think he knocked a nipple off.
Or two.
Or three. Is there three nipples?
If there's three, he needs to call a doctor. Maybe go by Mumford Pharmacy for a prescription.
Total recall, perhaps? Oh, and there's blocked.
Oh, wait a minute.
A goozle.
Oh, God, that was almost in the throat.
Fire, there's another nipple flying through the air. Woo! Denzel is here to fight.
God bless. Oh, that one, I felt the bass. I felt the bass in that one.
Reversal from Mike Anthony. Swing and a miss. Big kick right to the mush. Down goes Denzel Rollins. We are seeing a completely different Mike Anthony than we saw in the entire first half of 2024.
Well, the beast itself has been uncaged, and he has finally been able to figure
Genetic
out.
Dream.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait a second. Blocked.
Oh, no.
Power bomb?
Man, I thought he was going outside.
My goodness. Basically a springboard power bomb, that extra oomph, the extra momentum driving Mike Anthony into the center of the ring on the Mumford Pharmacy logo, and Mike is in big trouble.
Yeah, he is definitely not cognizant of where he is at. He has no clue what truck just hit him, or even the license plate number off of it. But wait a minute.
Go for the cover here, but Mike And it was in this calendar year.
But it was on a different mindset. Mike has escaped that mindset and is ever present, but he's not out of this fight just yet.
Big boot. Mike Anthony has certainly made a comeback. He's caught. Uranage backbreaker.
God.
Mike Anthony not only captured the Memphis Wrestling Internet title, but also, I know you flew to Toronto. Hold on 1 second. Near fall.
Yeah.
Flew to Toronto for an interview that Mike Anthony cut.
Yeah, that film festival in Toronto, we were nominated for a best web series. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but my God, just think of the impact of being nominated.
Are you kidding me? From Memphis Wrestling,
Exactly.
Mike Anthony talking trash at an indie festival? Memphis Wrestling doing big things, and speaking of which, Denzel Rollins is on the verge of doing big things. That is a Texas cloverleaf, and Mike Anthony's in the center of the ring. If he taps out, we've got a new champion.
Look at the pain on Mike's face. He is right there in a
He's
perfect
thinking
position.
about it.
Perfect position for Denzel, not so much for Mike. He's got a lot of ground to cover, and he's crawling inch by inch.
Almost got it. Capacity crowd chanting, "Let's go, Mike."
There it is.
Gets the rope. Could have been the end of the contest right there. Denzel Rollins thinking, what do I got to do?
There's been wall-to-wall action since we started this episode. I think this is probably not only going to be one of my favorite episodes of the entire year for obvious reasons.
We made history here today, Terrence.
This match is also going to be another history-making match for Denzel Rollins and for Mike Anthony.
What's Denzel doing here? Trying to hoist Mike up, who's in big trouble on those ropes. He's got him there.
Very dangerous predicament to be in. You've called this high risk, high reward, Dustin, and this could pay off, but it could also not.
Both men up there in this position. This could be dangerous for both. Is this a belly-to-back suplex?
Oh, wait a minute.
First, Mike Anthony somehow was able to reposition and lands on top of Denzel. Both men are down.
He shifted that weight. If we can take a look back on instant replay, you can see the weight shift. Mike Anthony landing on top of Denzel Rollins and taking the full brunt of not only falling back onto the canvas, but the weight of Mike Anthony on top. That's 200 pounds.
That's experience. That's ring presence. That's what it takes to be a champion. It's the small things. Especially ring awareness, being in midair and being able to turn. And now trading licks back and forth.
Yeah, that first punch was a knuckle sandwich with all the dressings on it. That was a closed fist. Woo.
Back and forth. Mike Anthony, Denzel Rollins. Mike gets the advantage. Here comes the genetic nightmare.
Man, that clothesline.
The self-made savage on fire.
Ooh,
big
God.
Thrust kick sends Denzel hard to the mat. Looked like he had some glassy eyes. He might be knocked out cold. Here comes Mike with a splash. Near fall for Mike Anthony.
Two count. Senior official David Knight reconfirming with me that was a 2 count. I was ready to ring that bell.
So close. Denzel still fighting.
Oh,
Northern
God.
Lights. And he got him. Mike Anthony retains the Internet Championship.
Here is your winner and still Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, Mike Anthony.
What a day. What a main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all out of time. I am Dustin Starr. He's Terrence Ward, and that right there is the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. We'll see you next week. So long, everybody.